This video right here may be for some of you, perhaps you, the most important eye-opening video I've ever done. Go ahead and stay tuned.
Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to become part of the Transplant Helper community.
Hey folks, welcome back to Transplant Helper again today. My name is Jim Merle, and basically today's video is about... Honestly, I'm not really sure. Okay, now stick around for a moment. I'll explain that to you. I got up bright and early this morning like I always do. My wife and I get up. We're trying to get the kids off to school, so we're fixing breakfast. We're arranging their clothes for them to put on, getting their backpacks together. Just a typical routine that we have to go through in a really short period of time. Out the door we go and off to school they are. Now, with that being said, as I was kind of doing that this morning, I was doing a little bit of brainstorming right here between these two ears, doing a little bit of brainstorming about the next and upcoming videos that I might present to you. And as I was doing that, I determined it was time to answer a viewer's question I got back over the weekend about how to choose a transplant center. I know that is what I intended to do. And I immediately grabbed a little sticky note like I do and started jotting down just a few ideas, kind of some bullet points, some main points that I would hope to cover in a video something like that. And then here just about I guess it's been about 15 or 20 minutes ago, I decided, hey, now would be a good time, sit down in front of the camera, go ahead and make that video, give them the tips, help them to choose that transplant center and so forth. And I determined I would do that. So I sat down just like I am right now, exactly right now. I sat down to make the video, and as I looked at the little outline I had in my hand, I decided I had no idea what I was talking about. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I have no idea what I'm talking about today, because when I look at these little bullet points that I made this morning about 6 a.m., none of them really seem to make any sense. And the only reason I share that with you is because this in my life has honestly been so typical and happened so many times, it's absolutely frustrating, okay? I don't know if you've dealt with it. I think many of you have. I know you have. You've reached out to me, but I don't know if you've dealt with, at this point or at any point in your transplant life, something that we often refer to as brain fog. I don't know if it's brought on by the surgery itself, maybe being on a bypass machine for a period of time, heart transplants at least, or whether it's by the medications that we take, which I do think play a big role in it, or what. But oftentimes, post-transplant, I am absolutely blanked when it comes to trying to do something. And it's very, very frustrating when I'm in the middle of a task, trying to accomplish something, trying to get something done for the day, and it's like my whole brain just falls out. I just can't seem to get it together. Most of the time when that occurs, however, me having a note, maybe something jotted down on my phone, maybe something on a sticky note like this, is plenty to jog my memory or to jar my memory so I can just go on, do the task at hand, and move on with my daily life. However, I'm just sitting here today to totally admit to you that there are times when that jogging or jarring just doesn't happen, and today is one of them. I've got 4 words written on a sticky note right here. It says advice, availability, access, and attitude, and I have absolutely no idea what that's about. Yes, I know it is related to choosing or helping to choose a transplant center, but I don't have any idea what those 4 bulleted points were all about this morning. And that just frustrates me to no end, because generally speaking, when I sit down to make a video, this is basically all I have, if even that. I'm going off the top of my head, I'm using some bullet points, and I'm developing entire videos, sometimes that equate to 15, 20, 25 minutes each, trying to give you advice, trying to give you assistance, trying to help you through this transplant life. And I know for a fact, even though I didn't write this part down, today's video was supposed to be about choosing a transplant center. But to be honest, these 4 words at this point make no sense to me. Brain fog has set in. The entire brain funk, if you want to call that, is here. I don't have any idea what these words are supposed to mean. Maybe in the future, hopefully in a little bit, or maybe tomorrow, who knows, if ever, it'll kind of come back to me what I was intending to talk about here, what I was intending to say. But the truth is right now, it just hasn't. This sheet right here, it basically means nothing. There it went. I just threw it away. It means nothing to me. It's no help, no assistance. And I just wanted to share that with you. It's not really, I know I'm smiling and kind of enjoying this, because it's just, sometimes you just laugh at yourself, right? I just want to share that with you, because I don't know if you're experiencing that or not, but if you are, you know how extremely frustrating it can be when the brain fog sets in. And even something like a sticky note and some little notes jotted down in this case has not helped me whatsoever. So I'm not asking you for anything on this video, not looking for sympathy or anything like that. I am looking for understanding, I guess. But what I really would like to hear from you is, do you experience these types of things? If so, what do you do about it? I'm really asking for your help right now. What do you do about it? If writing notes down will not jar your memory and will not help, what else can you do about it? I would love to have your suggestions with this. I would love to hear a little bit about your experiences, maybe your frustrations if need be, because this here today is very, very frustrating. I wanted to get this video out. Again, I know it was about, choosing a transplant center. I don't know what those 4 points mean. And so I'm just beyond frustrated right now. I don't expect you to help as far as telling me what that sticky note means, but I would love to just hear from you. What are your experiences with this? Have you experienced brain fog post-transplant? If so, is there anything that you've been able to do supplement-wise, or just anything that you've been able to do to help with the situation? I admit I've had 2 mini strokes in the past. That plays into this as well, but I think a large majority of it is just the surgery itself, the trauma from that, and maybe the medications that we take. Maybe that video was longer than it needed to be, but I'm sharing with you my frustration, asking for your advice in this case, and I definitely appreciate it. I want to encourage every one of you, in spite of whatever's going on, like for me, being brain dead today, stay stronger, friends.